neighbors, nieces, nephews. Welcome back to I Got Five on It, where I take topics that I'm interested in, try to break down my opinion in 5 minutes or less. Sometimes I fail, sometimes I succeed, but I'm glad you're here with me. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, and thank you for coming out. Glad to have y'all. And today we're going to talk about Chris Brown. You know, if you watched my previous videos about Bad Bunny at the Super Bowl, and Chris Brown put a tweet or a Instagram post out saying, "I think they need me." Um, who knows what he means by that? But right after or during the halftime performance, it's really crazy to say. It sounds like you shitting on somebody else's opportunity at the moment. You know what I mean? Which I really don't like that. But do I think a Chris Brown Super Bowl would be amazing? Yeah, but Bad Bunny's was phenomenal. And I don't think Chris Brown could do what Bad Bunny just did. I don't think Chris Brown could do what Kendrick just did. I don't think Chris Brown could do what Rihanna just did, and vice versa. And Usher. Usher was probably like my least favorite out of the ones I just said, the most recent ones, because I just feel like it was all over the place. But yeah, Chris Brown. I just feel like that was crazy timing of you to say something like that. Um, Knowing the impact that Bad Bunny's performance is having or will have, and will have on the future Super Bowl performances as well. I just feel like it was really bad timing for that comment. But I do think a Super Bowl with you would be amazing. I just don't know if they would allow that. You know, people have been on Chris Brown head for those um, for the Rihanna trial and the physical assault and all that good stuff for a long time. There are people that still say something bad about him, but they'll vote for Donald Trump, which is crazy to me. They'll say something bad about Chris Brown being doing what he did in the past, but they'll vote for a Donald Trump, which says a lot about our America. But that's neither here nor there. Um, I don't know what they need to do to reconcile that to get him at the Super Bowl. And then I don't know what songs he would play. I don't know if he would be received well. I don't know if he would be received well. That might be another version of the Turning Point USA Super Bowl halftime performance, because I think it might be a lot of people that kind of just stand against it, which I feel like I do believe in second chances. I do believe in what do they call that? Like I said, I do believe in second chances. I do believe people can change their ways and their behavior through practice and knowing your triggers and knowing what kind of pulled you into that behavior and preventing it. Is it a long road? Yes, but it is possible. And I think Chris Brown has done very well for himself. His performances look crazy. Um, the dancing is amazing. Nobody can dance like him, not even Mike. Mike, we got to stop comparing him and Mike together. They are two different people. Mike is like a cartoon character. He's a character, like the glove, the hat. Like you can't emulate that again. Like he will be emulated for years and years to come. He is like a forever symbol. I'm not saying Chris Brown isn't, but we can't. We got to stop comparing the two. It's over for that. But Chris Brown is who he is, and he is him. But I just don't know if he will be able to make it to that big stage at the Super Bowl. So if you can, man, put in the comments what y'all think it would take to get Chris Brown at the Super Bowl. Um, what kind of apology, and then what kind of songs would y'all expect him to play or like perform at the Super Bowl? If you could pick like 6 to 8 songs,